Hi, Livingston Taylor back again. You know, being with these students, being with these predominantly high school students, they bring a wonderful energy and they allow my brain to go in some very, very nice places. Coming up now are excerpts from a lecture that I gave in 2007, and you'll notice that I lost the glasses and put in the contacts. A question for you as musicians. Does anybody need what we are selling? Does anybody need our music? Is it? I don't think so. I argue that what we sell is a quality of life issue, not a survival issue. People are going to buy our view of the world, our creativity, our conceptualizations, not because they have to, but because they want to. There are a couple of rules if you want to be the creator. Rule number one is you may not complain, ever. How can you complain? You are at the top of the food chain. What are you complaining about? So we do one of two things. We either change it or we accept it as is. But we never complain, because complaints are an indicator that in fact you are not the creator. You're the complainer. No complaining. Now I must say that's idealized. I complain plenty. That said, in my best moments I don't. I accept or I change. I'm not going to turn over my audience to you. I love you. I need you. I am honored in your presence, but I will not turn over my audience to you because you are nice. That's not enough. You are going to have to take them from me. And when you do take them, and I've got some news, you will take them. And you will take them from me, and you won't take them from me for any other reason than, like me, you had to. You love me. I know that. And I know that the reason why you're taking my audience is because you have to. So when you take them from me, my heart will be broken, and I will be so proud of you. I need to speak about the difference between hope and expectation. Hope and expectation. I made a new record, a new CD recently, and when somebody said to me, "What do you expect this CD to do?" I said, "I expect the CD. I have no expectation for the CD at all. All of my expectations were met when I was able to write it. When I was able, out of the ethers of the universe, to go, magic." And people go, "Oh." My hope was that it would sell 50 million units. An expectation is a resentment waiting to happen. So often what we do is, in an attempt to minimize our expectations, we go, all I want is just a little career where I just play a few songs for my friends, and if I get successful, I'll give half my money to buy my parents. I'll pay off the mortgage on their house, and I'll give the rest of the money to homeless, wayward, blind children. Don't minimize what you want. You can hope for anything, and your hopes are so beautiful. Just don't confuse your hope with your expectation. And then you don't have to limit yourself to protect yourself against disappointment. As if a random universe cared whether we were successful or not. Now, what I love to do, the reason why we practice is not so we can do more, but so we can do less. So I can play, and I can watch the notes land. And I think about my notes, and I think about my relationship with music, and the relationship with my songs, and I say to myself, what if they don't like me? And instead of becoming fearful of you and your possible rejection of who I am and what I do, because if an audience doesn't like me, what it does is it breaks my heart. And the question is, if an audience must be safe, and they must be safe to suspend their reality and enter your reality, an audience must be safe. The question is my broken heart safe for an audience? And the answer is absolutely. Your broken heart. What can an audience do for your broken heart? They can heal you. They can go, it's okay. Don't be sad. I love you. And then they heal you. What was music? All music ever was a predictable series of chords, tonalities, lyrics, melodies, rhythms that allowed us to be locked together and safely locked together. And then we can have a relationship. That's all people ever wanted to have. The reason follows a simple rule, and I need you to hear this rule clearly. Tenacity trumps talent always. Always. There is no talent you can have that is more compelling than tenacity. So what we do, the hope was that our strengths were going to be enough. The reality is that it's working on our weaknesses that will make the measure of who we are. Because even if we never improve it, every morning I sight read at the piano. I can't conceive that I could work so hard and still be so stunningly incompetent. And I am. I don't care. People walk by and go, gee, you don't do that very well. Aren't you Livingston Taylor? Don't you have a nice career and stuff? Yeah. Our ability to work on our incompetence gives us humility and compassion. And you bring humility and compassion into your creativity, and it will be attractive beyond belief. People love being close to that stuff. Music ultimately is the discipline in which two people who don't know each other are held safely so they can have an enormously intimate relationship in safety. So that will never change. Well, that was excerpts from lectures I gave at the Berklee Performance Center in 2005, 2006, and 2007. Those lectures were so much fun to do and to be a part of. And watching them again, watching those excerpts reminds me of what a wonderful time I had in the presence of the energy of the participants in the 5-week program. Thank you for being a part, and thank you for bringing your passion to us here at the Berklee College of Music.